Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. It's day 2 of Blueprints and day 3, episode 3 of our playthrough, and I'm fully obsessed. I've just been sitting here for like 5 minutes between recordings thinking about what my potential strategies could be playing the game. But that's no fun, thinking about strategies. Let's just play the game and figure out a strategy. Okay, one of my most interesting questions is going to be, is anything in this first room different? Is anything in this first room different? First things first. To me, if they were going to give us any clues about how to play the game in this first room, it would be these cards. I think that is the same card. I think that is the same card. So never mind, scratch that idea entirely. Second thing would be this. Open only in the event of my death. Welcome to Mount Holly. I think this is all going to be the same. Yep. Also, I'm going to be thinking about this line in many future runs. Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path. Go where you want it to lead. We're kind of stuck on a path, so it's interesting to hear abandon the path as a potential piece of advice. You know? Let's go right first time here. Nah, we should make it a tradition. Left. Although, last time we found out that potentially West Wing is more likely to have locked doors. Let's go right. Bedroom or parlor. Parlor has a puzzle. The puzzle we know how to answer. So maybe we should do the puzzle to get a reward, yeah? This one also gives us a key, which is also nice. Let's do the parlor. Do the parlor. I think this is the exact same location too, right? This is the blue box. Oh, so it is different. Oh, so it is different. It is different. The puzzle is different. I was gonna say this game might get a little interesting if the puzzles just stay the same. I am just kind of gonna hover my mouse over everything to see if Pinecone and safety pin. Pinecone safety pin. Was that the same as last time? Don't remember. Pinecone and safety pin. I think that might be the same as the last time we were in here. That's going to be the thing I'm tracking. May the 2nd. That was the same date. May the 2nd. May the 4th be with you. Okay. Oldham's. My wife's wit. Same thing. Always be at least one box which displays only true statements. At least one box which displays only false. Only one box has a prize. So the puzzle is the same. That means I probably do not need to read the instructions every time. The parlor is going to be one has true, one has false. Sorry, at least one is true, at least one is false, and only one has a key. The blue box is true. I think these two are true, meaning this one must be false. The blue box is empty, meaning the blue box must not be empty. Let's figure it out. Are we 2 for 2? We're 2 for 2, baby. It's a simple puzzle, which I'm glad about because it gets my confidence going early on, you know? Yes, bedroom plus 10 steps. I feel like that's a good one to... Oh, I can't do the thing where I can look at the rarities of stuff. I feel like plus 10 steps is nice. But steps were not my problem last time at all, in fact. Of course, they could be later, but, you know. This gets us directly to rank 3, right? Seems good. Let's go spare room. I don't know what to prioritize yet, you know? I only have what I have. This room looks almost exactly the same. Maybe exactly the same. Corridor is always left unlocked. Nook gives us +1 key and still takes us... I think we take hallway here. I don't know the... My guess is that I currently do not know the advantage of corridor. And so until then, I am cool not choosing it. I think corridor, like I was kind of saying, is like, I think corridor is going to be useful, like, if I knew the room right here, directly above the room that I was drafting, and I knew that this door was locked or something like that, then I could choose corridor that would unlock the door for me. Well, let's choose hallways because 3 doors is certainly better than 2, right? Especially if it still faces north, which is the direction we want to go. Okay, grandfather clock. More like great uncle clock, am I right? And that looks like a holly leaf right there. That's a lock with a holly leaf on it. Maybe. Probably. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, so that remains true. If we believe it, then it at least says the same thing. Let's try going north here. Chapel. That's interesting. Chapel is interesting. My thing with the chapel right now is that I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do about it. Let's go pantry. It moves us... it keeps us on the 4th rank. We can go pantry and then right, which keeps us on the 4th rank. Ooh, maybe the note will be different too. Pinecone, lit flame. A match. That's what it's called. Okay, we get 1 banana. Bridge it. 5 bananas. So the numbers are the same. 50 steps and bridge. Okay. So far, every time we just confirm a piece of information like this, it lets us know what can and can't be manipulated in the game by the game itself. To, I think we choose din here, to make our life more difficult or easier. One of the two. Okay, so here's one thing I should do. I should click on antechamber from it because I don't know what this means yet, and I wanted to read this last episode. From its root meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. It has, here's what we know. We unlocked these one of the side doors with a lever in the Great Hall, or whatever it was called. This door has a moon on it. The moon is also around one of the people's necks, a woman's neck in one of the photos. That's different. We're in the den. An ampersand is what that's called, right? Ampersand? That's also different? I think those are both different. Okay. Is there a chess piece? I feel like there was a chess piece like right here. Was that a gem? It was like golden. Yeah, chess piece right here. Okay. Like a golden chess piece. Or golden gem. Okay, so from here I want to go left. If my goal is to go north, which for now, my goal is to go north. Okay, so that's locked. Let's go south. Storeroom gives us a key, which can get us directly out of here. Commissary gets us items for sale. I think we actually want that. We can get keys other ways, including maybe buying them. Having a place where we can buy items is something I have never explored before, so I need to explore it as soon as possible to get an understanding of how it works. Okay. That was the last thing I expected to see here. Trash can. Effective the first week. Okay, this is the same thing. Payroll. Laboratory and security is where you should clock in and out. None of these words are weirdly highlighted, right? Or italicized. With question mark? Okay, let me write that down. So I'm going to call that Mount Holly. With Mount Holly. Without Peapod. I'm so suspicious of the freaking drawings on the wall. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Shit. Okay. Good to know. My notes for this game are going to be a mess. Commissary closed day 12, day 16. So we're going to have some runs there without any purchases, it looks like. I'm so suspicious of these that I'm wondering if it is a symbol that a room would have this and would not have this. Does that mean something? Annual Maid's Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. So 20 and 21. There'll be a sale. Good to know. What can I buy? For sale, 3 gems. Oh no, I can't afford any of this shit. A sledgehammer. A set of gems. Or running shoes. What does running shoes do for me? Okay. Well, terrible news. There's some water. I can get some water. Can I play the arcade game? I want to play the arcade game. Please let me play it. It's called what? It's called... Dirigiblocks? Dirigible? Dirigiblocks? Dirigible like a hot air balloon? Dirigiblocks. The bird dropping blocks. Is it like Tetris? Is it? Well, it's probably more like Space Invader. Birds drop blocks on you and you're in a hot air balloon having to shoot them out. 4 diamonds. The ace. The queen of diamonds. I don't know, dude. I'm fucking out. I have no idea what's happening in this game. Oh, no. We've completely closed down this route. Okay, so we do have a commissary over here. One more time. How much for sledgehammer? Sledgehammer is the thing I'm most interested in. I don't know what running shoes would be good for, but I can imagine that you might use a sledgehammer to break some shit. And therefore create a new path or something. I don't know. I need to get back to the... other paths to continue. Which is this way, and then here. We're losing steps. But it's okay. We've got some gems, we've got some money. I think we should take left first. Storeroom gets you a key. Breaker box. I don't like any of these options. I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm going to choose corridor in the event that it gets us further left, which maybe will allow us more wiggle room as we try and go north. Corridor's left unlocked. Is there anything else in the corridor? Crowbar. Hands. This is prayer beads. This is like a rosary type situation. I remember last time the den, I think, had lots of photos of people's hands. Does that mean anything? I don't fucking know, dude. Food for sale. Not particularly interesting to me at this exact second. Bedroom, very interesting. It goes to the right. Also, it often has trunks. Maybe not. Reddington, that's the same. Paper crane, that's the same. I remember that. Hand. It was the bedroom that had so many hands, I think. It was like hand, hand, hand. These are new, though. See, they are new. What is this? Spare set of car keys? The only car left on the estate should be in the garage. It did tell me some information when I clicked on it. That's interesting. I figured it would give me more information right off the bat, but it did not. Okay, so we need to find a garage to get a car. Is that a hat with a spoon on it? Oh, no, that's like a jelly on top of a plate. Moon. This is Moon Woman. This is Muna. Like that incredible band, Muna. Okay, we got to go north. All signs point to north. Hold up. What did I just see on the table to my left? In the chapel, there was a person wearing a black suit and a black hat. On the thing to my left is a black hat. Does that mean something? That's gonna be my oh. That's gonna be my motto for this game. Does that mean something? West Wing Hall goes directly where we want it to. It gives us basically a couple chances to go north. Observatory gives us fewer chances to go north, but it's what I want to draft early on each time. Let's take Observatory. You know what I mean? It's a black hat. It's a top hat. I don't know, man. Why can't I spin these? What does that do? Am I spinning them for fun? Can I spin them opposite directions? Do they need to match up? I feel like that matches up. Is that good for something or no? Actually, that matches up. Did that do something? Buy a plane? There's books. A blueprint. E, it knows where I am. I'm telling you, dude, it knows where I am. So what's that right there? What are the other... If it knows where I am... That says 5. That says 5. This says 862, I think. Although it's so tiny. There's no way that could be something about, like, the code for the... For the thing, right? Okay, so what's 2 going to do for me again? 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Slice gives you +3 steps. I think the way I would like to be is Southern Cross. I think I'd like to be Southern Cross as much as possible. I'd like to get up to 5. Assuming... Wait a second. Assuming it's... Is it only... Wait. I should have checked. I should have checked. Did I start with 1 star? I didn't look. Did I start with a star before I even came into the observatory? Probably, right? There's chests in the entrance hall. Do you think they're locked? Is now the time to try and find out? Let's go this way. We can always double back. Except the further we get, the less likely it is that we can double back, which kind of sucks. Oh no. Did none of these go north? No. Okay, footsteps might actually be a problem for us. This gives us a key. We need money, steps. Let's go key. Steps could be great, but let's go key. Because I can get a key in here and stairs. Then if the entrance hall thing is locked, then I have keys for it. I have a key for it. 4 stars. Having beside you. B-side. See, I think that note actually exists to help get across this this secret and not... I think it is like mostly to get across that secret and a gentle reminder that like, oh, you could always write stuff down. Maybe that would help you. What do you think the Reddington is helpful for? Red, the color? Reddington? These suckers locked? They are. Let's use a key. Maybe we can get a lock-picking set. No, but we did get a shit ton of money. And some gems. And a key. Okay. 39 steps. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31 to get back here with the sledgehammer in my hand. This is disgusting and a little bit terrifying, but I just had an ant crawling across my neck. This is so weird. Are we being infested with ants? This is 2 episodes in a row when this has happened. What's going on? I'm freaking out. It's fine. Okay. Let's go north. Let's at least see if we have an option to go north. Okay, so our decision has just been made for us. We choose chapel. I don't actually have to go in it, which is good because I only have 8 coins. 8 coins, and I need to go spend those before I go in. So we're gonna grab sledgehammer. Although, do you think the running shoes means you use fewer steps? Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Okay, now we know what it does. Now we know what it does. You can't know what it does until you buy it too, which is very interesting. So, 35, 4, 3, 2, 32. We saved one. We can't go negative money, which is good to know. Are these going to be the same is the next thing to know, to try and figure out. 1, gardener. They have a hoe. 2, cook. 3, farmer. They might even be in the exact same position. 4. They also kind of have like a holster on their belt. Do you think this is a warrior of some sort? Black hat. That's all I remember. Okay. Interesting. Either way, we need to go north. Please be unlocked. No. Okay, passageway. Oh, thank God. We've got enough. We've got enough. Our run was almost over right here. Passageway. Requires 2 gems. We are broke on resources. However, passageway does have like electrical boxes. That's about all it's got interesting going on though. Oh my God, I just looked over there and thought I saw a person standing in the hallway and I was like, that would be terrifying if all of a sudden there was a fucking person in the game. All right, let's go north. Oh boy. Drawing room, I don't have the gems for it. Meaning I have to take storeroom. Fuck. In order to get some material. Down to 29 steps already. Wow, maybe my first run was just lucky in terms of a plant, in terms of a stage. Is that a digging spot? I heard that digging spots exist. I wonder if that's a digging spot. Maybe my first run was very lucky in terms of the amount of steps I needed to take. Okay, we've only got 1 path left, which is here and then to the right. Cross our fingers. Oh boy. I have the gem for security, which is good because it's my only option. I liked how we got a cutscene the first time we ever came into security too. That was really neat. Was that there last time? Blue is true, like the Boy Genius song. True blue. Red is lies. So, in fact, there are not more locked doors in the West Wing. That was written on red, 100%. Is there anything on these that I need to be gathering? Any info? Intel? Don't know. Although, okay. So this is red. This is very interesting. I don't even know if I read notices in the last episode on this thing. This is not true. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. Access levers are no longer required. That's a lie. So we need to, I understand the game a little bit now. To get into the antechamber, you are actually required to explore. You are required to find access levers. You can't just get there. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the state. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal things are also locked. More likely to be locked. I think it says like ST. S something. I don't think it's T. Okay. So I think what we should do here is set it to estate inventory. There's two coins? Where? One trunk is the entrance hall. Where the fuck are the coins? That's interesting to me. Keycard settings, we should set security level down to low. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. And then we should try to log into the network. Scepter. We hold... Nope. Scepter. Is that how you spell it? Scepter. We saw a person in the chapel holding a scepter. Fuck. We also saw them holding a shield. Shield for security? God damn it. I know. Simon. Ah. I have to say, I feel like these are decent guesses. I mean, they're terrible guesses because they're brand new, but like... Or they're like, you know, they're guesses without knowing a single damn thing about what I'm trying to guess, but, you know. Okay, so good news, I can go through this door. We have to go through this door and draft something to the right, or else we are in trouble. Or else we're done, actually. West Wing Hall is the only thing we can do. Also, it does say West Wing over here. So, that's actually really useful to me to know. Because... I wondered if the West Wing just meant the left side of the screen, and it appears that it might. Here's the next thing that I do need to figure out. I bet there are rules about the orientation of each of these rooms. And so far, it does appear true that you will enter from the bottom one on the screen. But I should figure that out. I should test that hypothesis, because knowing how a room will or won't spawn, like the rules it might obey, is going to be very important to us. For instance, if we were entering this square from the bottom, from below, I wonder if West Wing Hall would also appear this way, or if it would appear rotated 90 degrees to the right. I don't think it would do that, because you couldn't go left, as far as I know. You couldn't go through this door. So I bet there are some rules about how items can be drafted that I should probably be paying attention to, because then you could sort of preemptively guess what you might find. There's 2 coins somewhere in the house. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. This is 10 years ago, because we currently are in 93. Out of respect for the late lady Clara Epson. The west wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. That's interesting. Mourning late Lady Epson. This part is whole. Does that explain why it's like blocked off? Is that why? Is it a lore thing or is it a rules mechanic thing? Darkroom. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room. That's okay. I know we're on the far left. While drafting in this room. Okay. So we need to go north out of it, but if we have to, we could also go out of the right. 26 steps left, by the way. Oh, flicker. Oh, it is dark. Okay. It's actually very creepy. Tremendously creepy to have it outlined like this. Oh, that's weird. Man, what a good game this is. Any items over here? I'm looking for any items I can collect. Use. Camera, some film. Shelves full of cameras and film. I'm just clicking my button like crazy to see if my mouse. That's a scale. See if I can gather anything. It's locked, but we have a key. We need to go north. I can't see the floor plan. Oh, you can't see. Oh, I understand. This is terrifying. Picking in the dark. It's a guest bedroom. It does give us steps, which is good. We needed steps, but god damn it. The billiards room. Okay. I do wonder if it is possible to draw the... I need to learn the language of this game better. Draw? The billiards room if you haven't already found the guest bedroom, right? Like, hypothetically, would they give you the billiards room if they wouldn't give you, they being the writers of the game, the designers of the game, if they hadn't also given you an explanation for how it could work? My guess is that they could, because you've played the game enough that eventually you're going to get the guest bedroom, eventually you're going to get the instructions. But still, it is interesting. Okay, we have to cross our fingers here that we don't get a bad... We have to get a left exit here. And we can't see anything. We'll pick the middle. Fuck. We're dead. The workshop. Here's the good thing. I will say what I was just saying about the guest bedroom. Guest bedroom is valuable in that it provides steps. It also is valuable in a hidden way because it explains the billiards room. So if I have not seen a room before, I probably ought to draft it earlier rather than later in this playthrough because I need to know if those rooms will contain instructions or information as much as I need to know whether or not they will have resources. The workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Now that's interesting. I don't think I have enough inventory to create new items, but we could try. There's gears and wheels and... The true box does not always contain the prize. That much I know. It's a good hint, though. If you're struggling with the parlor game repeatedly, then... So, here's something interesting. The running shoes have an arrow on them. The car keys do not. I wonder if that means that if they have the arrow, they can be combined. Maybe not. Shovel. Oh. Wait. We can go back. There was a room that I thought maybe had a shovel. Stones cut, blank. Oh, no, that's not what it says. This is holding the note. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message in bold. Red is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read. The letter is not. Oh, no. Okay, this could be multiple things. What a game. I'm loving this. Holy shit. Listen, I'm a chronic overthinker. The chance to chronically overthink, please let me at it. God, I'm so nervous there's just going to be ants all over the place. I'm just looking around. Okay. Stones cut by hand and letters rot. Rot as in crafted or carved or metallurgized. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. So stones and letters spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost or not understood. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. I think what is possible here is that this reveals, hey, you should be looking at other pieces of text in the game to find bold or potentially italicized words, because those might make a message overall. I think there's also the possibility that these right here, these notes, the note is read, the letter is not. The game might be telling me to read the notes of message. Here's the problem. I do not know how to do that. I am going to Google notes on a musical staff, because I think, oh, there's also the fact that it's like treble, or it's like treble clef and bass clef too. Holy shit. Listen, I might be overcooking this one, but I do have to rule out the possibility that I'm not overcooking this one, you know? So I have pulled up on the right-hand side. I think we should go for this thing right here. There are 8 notes on the treble clef and a couple on the bass clef as well, but we'll try treble clef first. So treble clef, this is, I think that's G. I don't know. I think that's B. G, B, D. Okay, I'm going to write these down, although I don't think it's going to make sense. G, B, D. I think that's G. Yeah, that's G again. Sorry. G again. D again. G, D, B. G, B, G, B, D, G, D, B, D. Then that's the end. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. What about this part right here? Treble clef? Listen, I was in band for a couple years, but I played percussion. I'll be honest with you. I was not very good at reading musical notation. In treble clef, I think this is G, D, and G. G, D, G. And this is F. Okay, well, officially no idea what any of that shit means. GBD, GB, DBD. I'll just write down message, and we'll come back to that one. How's that sound? Hey! This is this. I understand. Stones cut by hand. And letters rot. Okay, we figured it out. It's the big fucking bold A right here and not the other stuff. So message A. Cool. Good to know. Very good to know. Very good to know. Okay, we're at a dead end, and now it is time to think about what was that room? What was the room that had the... Was it storeroom? I think it was storeroom. It's time to... First off, can I combine the shovel and the running shoes? They both have arrows, meaning they can be combined. But, I mean, those two items in particular cannot be combined. But we're learning the game's language. Okay, we need to go to the storeroom. Because I want to see if that was actually a diggable spot on the ground. Like, if I was onto something there or no. I think our run is cooked either way. It is! Nothing of interest was buried here. You break my heart, game. You break my fucking heart. It's good to know, though, that something was hidden kind of in plain sight right there. So, here's the next thing. Were there any more of those out in the wider world of the game? Or no? Hey. There's money. Is that my money that I tithed? I've entered this room twice. I do have a key to get into this chest. That's interesting. So maybe we'll get an item that we could use to... Nope. That we could use to, combine. Here's the other thing. If we got enough money to buy the sledgehammer... There's a room north out of the den? What am I doing? There's a room north out of the den. What? I was going to say we could also go outside, look for coins, and see if we can get a sledgehammer. Or, yeah, a sledgehammer. Get out of here. This one is false. This is the West Wing thing, right? Yeah. Okay, we have a key. We have a gem. We have a door. It's locked, but we had a key. I forgot. Okay. We're still alive, baby. We're still alive. Dining room takes us north. Anything to... Now we're looking for, like, hand-wrought or stone-cut letters. That 10 does remain interesting. 10 on the dog tag has to mean something in this game, for sure. Okay, we want to try going north. Please don't be locked. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. Drawing room here is really big. Breaker box would be really great to get, but both of these are, like, really amazing right now. This one requires a gem, but we get to redraft. Sorry, redraw, redraft. You get to redraw while drafting. Okay, this is the cursed room. I kind of fucking hate this room. There's too many pictures on the wall for my red thread to work at all. You know? Each time you click on a door, you draw these floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw. Yep, okay. But nothing here is bold, right? I mean, this is... Nothing is italicized, which is one type of message we're trying to get. Okay. Anything else? Secret, hidden? Out the windows? One of these paintings different than the others? Is the way that they face, does that matter? There's got to be something going on here, right? My great uncle? He looks like a short king. Okay, we're going to go north. We can redraw. Greenhouse. Dead end. Wine cellar is actually the only one we can select here. I think we're going to need to redraw. Rumpus room gives us enough, though. We're going to need to redraw. We want to go north. We want garage. 5 dig spots. Don't have the gyms. Boudoir lets us go left. But actually, we have a lot of options to go left. So I think we may want breaker box so that we can turn the power off. We're going to take breaker box and hope and pray that this turns the power off. For the... We still have not been able to test our hypothesis. Window and biplane. About how... Garage power should be on, right? Darkroom should be on. We should probably turn power on for these things, right? What the hell is a VAC indicator? Okay, so we want to go left here, then hopefully right. Locked. Shit. Okay, we want to go left through here, west through here, then hopefully north. No. Fuck. Oh no. Okay. We're done for. We can go outside. That's it. And I don't even know if we can get there. The only thing that is left is we could buy in commissary, but we don't have enough money. We could buy gyms, but it's too late for that. We already selected our spots. No keys here, right? Like, I turn the power on in the dark room, so maybe there's something to do in there now that the power's back on. I think we may want to go outside. Because I kind of am of the opinion that we should keep wishing as much as possible. I don't know what wishing will do. We have 11 steps. So I can't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 9, 8... Sorry. 10... No, sorry. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If running works, we might be able to get outside after going to see what the dark room is like with lights on. Let's try it. We just lost some money. I want to wish in the wishing well because I have a feeling it might be useful for us in the long term. You know? Please save some steps. Please save some steps. Save steps. Let's go. So, what couldn't we see last time, you know? Couldn't see the clock? Is there anything on this piece of paper? God damn it. It's a woman. It's a person. There's a heart by the gate in the orchard. Print notes... H.S. Herbert Sinclair has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Last development was too dark, huh? There's a gym. God damn it. I wonder if I could not have found that gem in the dark. Like if it was impossible to actually grab it. Or if you can grab it if you just get lucky. Okay, blurred foreground, maids. Blurred background maids. This is broom and this is duster, which I think matters for the chapel. That's creepy as shit. Okay. Syncaco? Syncaco? Where did I hear Synca before? Syncaco. Camera. Syncaco camera. Creepy, creepy, creepy. This is the dining room. Why would it zoom in here? Why? Why would it zoom in here? Not on the note, which is blurry. What's behind? What's on your face? What's behind your face? What's of note here? Damn, we picked the dark room, but I don't know what I've learned here, you know? Queen of Diamonds, car. Okay. I don't know why I gasped. It just felt important. Shit! I don't know what I've learned. Okay, can I make it back out? I need to go straight left. I need to go south, east, east, south, south. South. Think about the West Wing. East. East. South. South. I wonder if the money that I sacrifice in this run appears in the next run in the chapel. So I think I maybe supplied 2 coins last time, you know? We're gonna make it outside. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. We should wish in the well, because I want to. Or maybe that's what appears in the chapel. I don't know. Bird right there. So I have a shovel. Still locked. I have a shovel. I have a shovel. We should keep a close eye on what like actually requires making a step and what doesn't. So walking down onto this little platform has not required making a step. We're still at 3. Bird bath. This is the crates, yeah? The crates. Okay. Is there anything to do in here? Still don't think so. I think this run is over, but I mean, it's certainly over, as in we're not going to make it to the antechamber, but I really wish we would have gotten an upgrade to one of the floor plans. I feel like that is a great way to upgrade your chances. That also did not require a step, but we haven't had any luck with that yet. Not in this run, just last run. Okay. Well, well, well. So many. There's like 3 bird baths. That's interesting. A lot of bird baths. Maybe old uncle was a big fan of birds. Thing is locked, but we don't really know. We don't really know anything to try. I mean, I don't want to try and just brute force it. I figured there would be more shoveling outside than I remembered, or than this. Okay, that's gonna do it for this run. We'll call it a day. All we have left is 2 coins and 1 gem. Can I at least like bury my gem and carry that over to the next day? Wait, does our money carry over to the next day? 23 rooms, rank 7. I think these are all actually lower than we did last time. New rooms 5. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and shout out to one of our most recent Patreon supporters, Kurt C. Kurt, thanks so much for the support on Patreon. It means the world to me and helps me keep the lights on and pay for the electricity that allows me to run my computer and Thanks for the support. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm so in deep. I'm going to be thinking of nothing else. There's just something about the... It's not like I'm in any huge puzzle yet. But there's got to be... There's got to be more to figure out. There's just got to be. We'll leave it there. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.